Former Vice President Mike Pence is coming to the defense of his previous boss, Donald Trump, who said yesterday he expects to be arrested this coming week. Pence is joining other Republicans who are outraged, while some Democrats say Trump's push to protest his potential arrest is reckless. Tina Kim has the story.
The nation braces for what would be an American first, the indictment of a former president, a potential move former Vice President Mike Pence called a political prosecution.
The idea of indicting a former president of the United States is deeply troubling to me, as it is to tens of millions of Americans, and particularly happening in what appears to be a politically charged environment in New York.
Saturday, Trump posted he will be arrested on Tuesday. The Manhattan DA is not commenting, but at least one grand jury witness has been seen in recent days as investigators look into the former president's alleged role in a 2016 hush money scheme to hide allegations he had an affair with adult film actress Stormy Daniels. Trump's attorney said the former president was, quote, basing his response on press reports. Trump ended his post declaring protest, take our nation back. Pence, who said Trump's words on January 6, 2021 endangered his family, remarked that people had a right to express themselves.
But that being said, there can be no tolerance for the kind of violence that we saw on January 6 or throughout the summer of 2020.
But Democrat and former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said Trump's post was, quote, reckless, doing so to keep himself in the news and to foment unrest among his supporters. He cannot hide from his violations of the law, disrespect for our elections, and incitements to violence. I'm Tina Kim reporting.
Pence's words comes days after he attacked Trump, saying the former president's reckless words endangered his family and everyone at the Capitol. During the January 6th attack, Pence also said, quote, I know that history will hold Donald Trump accountable.